See ya. Off the deflection.
Back here to the broadcast, we have Barracudas taking on the Rebels. Winner of this matchup will take on the Breeze in tomorrow's championship game. Loser would take on the RGV Lightning. We thank you for joining us here on the broadcast. As a chopped ball. And throw to first in time.
And Johnson gets up there with a 46-inch glove and tippy toes with her toe.
4-3 put out here in the top of the first one. Down for Carissa Lopez.
Now batting from Westlaco High, number 5, Lexi Escamilla.
Springs in Lexi Escamilla out of Westlaco, adding .325 on the season, 5 home runs and 30 runs scored.
Bobby Boucher making sure the mask is good and probably putting water inside of it to ensure that she's hydrated as she catches.
Quick equipment.
Good job, buddy.
Quick equipment modification.
Martinez good to go to catcher.
Pitch missing for a ball, 1-0 count. And Brianna Ford now in the circle here to start things off for the Barracudas. Again, Barracudas 1-0. Rebels 1-0 in that lengthy match against the Racers. 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down here in the top of the first. Just tuning in, we thank you for joining us. You just heard the voice of Kevin Naro. Now Ruben Rodriguez back on the call. Kevin will be back with y'all for the home run derby as far as some coaches as well as some special guests. Two-one count here. Then we thank you for joining us. 2-1 count here on Lexi Escamilla. One count here on Lexi Escamilla. Escamilla, of course, shoots one. That one just gets past the second baseman and a single for Lexi Escamilla. It's on board.
After the single,
good shot.
From Los Fresnos, number 8, Crystal Perez.
Brings in Crystal Perez out of Los Fresnos. That is, of course, batting .641 in the season. Check out this stat line: 14 home runs, 46 RBIs, 12 doubles, and 4 triples. Big reason she's in the Derby. For a ball, 1-0 count. No count here on Crystal Perez, Lady Falcon. All chopped up, finds its way between the gap at third and short. And now 2 at first and second.
Back-to-back singles, runners on first and second.
Back-to-back singles by Alexia Escamilla and Crystal Perez. This brings in Katia Reyes, the Westlaco Lady Panther. Katia Reyes, the senior, Westlaco graduate, .452 batting average in 2022. 281 strikeouts, 20 wins, 8 home runs, and 167 innings pitched. She holds off on a low one for a ball, 1-0 count. One 0 count. This ball skied. This one going way back towards left center, and the grab is made. Runners will tag up as here comes the throw into the infield. Net fade by Katia Reyes.
Good job of taking control of calling that.
We'll move 2 runners up.
2 outs.
Runner to second to third, and from first to second on the F8. Now 2 runs in scoring position with 2 down. This brings in Adi Science. Adi Science, the PSA North Lady Raider, batted .483 in the season, 6 home runs, and scored 33 runs. Chance to make it 35. He digs in for her first stab bat of the afternoon. Again, our final game before the home run derby. Winner of this one will take on the Coastal Bend Breeze. Loser takes on the Lightning. Breeze, of course, the dominant team this week, or tonight, I should say.
Fan in the stands clearing his throat.
Two-0 count here on Adi Science. Ball chopped up. That one just gets past the gap at second and short. 1 run will come in. Here comes the throw, and 2 runs come in. 2 RBI single for Adi Science, and we can make that 35 runs scored. As the Rebels will start things off and tack 2 on off a 2 RBI single, or double, excuse me, by Adi Science.
From Harlingen High, number 7, Jamie Gonzalez.
Brings in Jamie Gonzalez, the Harlingen Cardinal product. Base is cleared off that 2 RBI double by Adi Science. This one belted and I was backing out of play. 0-1 count here on Jamie Gonzalez. Gonzalez batting .593 on the season, 6 home runs and 11 doubles. She's down on the 0-1 count. This ball belted down the line, foul. Rocha, the Harlingen Lady Cardinal. The 0-2 count sitting on Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for the 1-2.
I think we all got confused there, but 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All belted. One, 2 count remaining here on Jamie Gonzalez. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. She swings on a drop strike. Here comes the throw to first. Get her. So Gonzalez will go down to drop strike, but the damage is done. 2 RBI double by Adi Science. Go to the bottom of the first here on Real Sports Live.
Athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the concession stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Ro Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Real Sports Live, bottom half
Number 2, Brooke
of the first inning. Start things off with Brooke Castillo. Castillo out of Alice batting .407. 35 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts. 43 runs and 4 home runs. She swings after one, and we start things off with a strike 0-1 count. Castillo, Alegría, Trevino, 1-2-3. The first two up here in the bottom half of the first inning. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Was the pitch. That one high and outside. 2-1 count. Comes the 2-1 count. This ball fouled and will land on top of the dugout, top of the Rebels dugout.
Mark Brown.
Oak State 2, and after in the top of the second inning, we'll have another installment of Through the Lens with Ruben and Andrew. That one in the top of the second inning. We may go top of the third. Here comes the 2-1 count. She chases after one, and she'll go down. Swing and a miss to start things off. Went out. Katia Reyes picks up her first strikeout of the evening.
Now batting from Heavenville, number 3, Lexi Alegría.
Start things off with Lexi Alegría out of Heavenville. Batted .486 on the season. 2 home runs, 3 triples, 30 runs, 9 doubles. Pitch high, 1-0 count. One ball, no strikes. 1 down after Castillo strikes out. Another one high and upstairs for a 2-0. Count, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss and a 2-1. Here's a 2-1 count. Hitch inside and evens up the count at 2-2. So 1 down, a 2-2 count sitting in on Alexia Alegría, the Heavenville product. The 2-2 by Reyes. This one high and upstairs. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 2 for Katia Reyes. Out number 2 in the bottom of the first inning. So with 2 away, this brings in Cadence Trevino.
From Heavenville, now batting number 11, Cadence Trevino.
Cadence Trevino out of Heavenville herself, batting .411 on the season. 93 innings pitched, 143 strikeouts. It's inside for a strike. 10 doubles and 3 triples on offense for her. 0-1 count. It's upstairs, evens it up at 1-1. It's missing for the 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Here comes the pitch. Downstairs. Egg swing and a miss, and the count evened up at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. 3-2 count. Hicks swing and a miss. Strike 3 called here, so Catiares picks up 3 strikeouts, 1-2-3. Go to the top of the second inning after 1 completes the Rebels the 2-0 lead here on Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
For the RGV Rebels, from far north, number 3, Caitlin Luetta.
Kidder Real Sports Live, Ileana Salcedo. Caitlin Luetta, Lily Rocha, Ileana Salcedo due up. 7-8-9. So it'll be the last 3 in the lineup. We're going to 12 deep in this order. I know count here is Caitlin Luetta digs in. Luetta out of the PSG North. Adding 4-11 on the season. 21 RBIs, 35 runs scored, 7 doubles and 2 triples. Count evened up 1-1 for her. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one fouled back towards the screen. One-two count here on Caitlin Luetta. She chases after one and she'll go down swinging. Strikeout number 2 picked up here by Brianna Ford.
Now batting from Harlingen High, number 15, Lily Rocha.
Brings in Lily Rocha, will be in the home run derby tonight. Rocha out of Harlingen, batting .538 on the season. 14 home runs, 47 runs scored. call it a strike. The 0-1 count, here's the pitch. Low and away, evens it up at 1-1. Ball, 1 strike, 1 down here for Lily Rocha, Harlingen Cardinal products. Here comes the 1-1. Chasing after one. Goes behind 1-2. On the 1-2 count, here's the pitch. Went high and away. Two count. Ball chopped foul down the left field line. Now remains 2-2 on a battling Rocha. On deck, Ileana Sauceda. Balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Ford delivers. This ball hammered right to the glove of the third baseman. Hayden Stravino making the snag on the line drive. You play on the right side of your screen. We'll go to the full screen replay. And now 5.
Now batting from Harlingen South, number 25, Ileana Saucedo.
2 down. This brings in the slugger from Harlingen South, Ileana Sauceda, batting .429 in the season. 12 home runs. She chases after a low one and goes down 0-1. It's a piece of one and goes back 0-2. Oh, 2 count. And chasing after another one. Strikeout number 3 recorded by Brianna Ford. So 3 strikeouts for Reyes and 3 for Ford. Go now to the bottom half of the second inning. We return here on Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit.
Welcome back to the broadcast here. Bottom half of the second inning. Luana Alvarez out of Cal Allen will start things off. Again, we thank you for joining us here on the broadcast. It is batting .398 on the season. 9 home runs, 13 doubles, 34 runs scored, and 5 triples. That one missing for a ball, 1-0 count. And fans still here. We'll expect a packed crowd tonight for our home run derby, but it's going to be all in the outfield. The 1-0 count. Rainville adding a few more bleachers. Down the outfield. And Amadez, Johnson, Aguilar. 4, 5, 6 due up here. Part of the lineup in a sense. As the 2-0 count, Reyes with 3 strikeouts already. 2-1 count here.
I told them to be here at 6.
We're pretty much on schedule.
Pitch inside for a strike. 2-2. Again, we saw Gatiarez a West ago. 1-2-3 on Castillo, Alegria, and Trevino. And Alvarez batting .398, 8 home runs, 13 doubles, 34 runs scored, 5 triples. Got some relief from the heat, temperature 93 degrees. That slight breeze comes in out of nowhere. On a 2-2 count, here comes the pitch. She's chasing after another one, and strikeout number 4 for Gatiarez. 4 state strikeouts in the order. And one goes down.
Number 7, Samaya Johnson.
4 straight strikeouts brings in Samaya Johnson. Samaya Johnson on Flower Bluff batting .414 on the season. She chases after one. One count against Samaya Johnson. 7 home runs, 7 doubles, 28 runs scored, 3 triples. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one fouled back by Johnson. Johnson, a powerhouse slugger for the Flower Bluff Lady Hornets. Behind on a 1-2 count. 1-2 count. Reyes delivers. Eyes are upstairs, evens it up at 2-2. Talking about Gatiarez. 4 strikeouts. Chasing after one, he gets a piece of it. All right, Johnson trying to get a rally started here in the bottom half of the second inning. Here comes the 2-2 count. Hedge high and outside. And a classic matchup you see on your screen. 2 great players. Reyes out of Westago, Johnson out of Flower Bluff. Both class of 2022s. Here comes the 3-2. That one just downstairs. And the first walk of the ball game will end Gatiarez's strikeout streak at 4. Samaya Johnson gets on board off of base on balls. Brings in Maddie Aguilar and a Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Not batting .409 on the season. 25 completed games, 8 doubles, 1 triple. 84 strikeouts from the circle, 159 innings pitched. And winner of this matchup will take on the Coastal Bend Maries in our championship game. Here comes the 0-1. This ball skied. Fielder coming in and reels it in. F9 in the books for Matty Aguilar. Show go 0 for 1. Runner stays put at first. It puts 2 away.
Runner first from Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial, number 1, Talia T. Maldonado.
Brings in Talia Maldonado, the sophomore out of Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Maldonado batting .404, 1 home run, 5 stolen bases, and 30 runs scored in 2022. She awaits the first pitch. High and outside, 1-0 count. And the lone runner at first, Samaya Johnson, walked on a full count. That's the 0-1. This ball lined right. Takes a hop off the first baseman's glove and gets the step on the bag in time. So runner left stranded on. After 2 complete, we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Rebels hold on to a 2-0 lead here on Real Sports Live. Coming up for the RGV Rebels, Jules Garcia, Cristiano Lueta, and Kaylee O'Brien. We will return at the top of the 3rd here on Real Sports Live.
SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we
back here to Real Sports Live. Things off with Jules Garcia out of Westaco. She'll be followed by Cristiano Lueta and Kaylee O'Brien. 10, 11, 12 of the final 3 in the order. Again, we thank you for joining us. Winner of this one advances to take on the Coastal Bend Breeze in our championship game tomorrow night. 1-1 count. Joining us here on the broadcast, Ruben Rodriguez on the call. The home run derby set to be tomorrow, or tonight, excuse me. 2-2 count. Here a full count, gets a walk as Jules Garcia will take a trip on down to first. And now it's time for our favorite segment here on Real Sports Live, Through the Lens with Ruben and Andrew. Season 2, and we'll have Season 3 when we'll be beginning our baseball showcase July 19th to 20th. Andrew, welcome back.
Hey man, thanks for having me again.
Of course, it's always a fun time welcoming you to the studio. There's no studio, we're just messing with you. Yeah, we have Cristiano Lueta digging in. What you've seen so far, it's a close-knit matchup. It's a pitcher's duel in a sense.
Oh yes, actually, this is a really fun matchup so far, and watching these pitchers go head to head.
And winner of this one takes on the Coastal Bend Breeze, and the Breeze have been strong throughout this tournament. This runner gonna go. Jules Garcia will get on second uncontested. So 1-0 count here. Having some slight technical errors with our camera out. Now outfield, we'll switch radio style. A strike called. 1-1 count. This is Cristiano Loera now hitting out of PSA North. Batted .403 on the season. The sophomore, 39 runs scored, 9 doubles and 3 triples.
Trying to check out here who's on second base or runner for Jules. Let me see who this is.
It's Gatti Reyes. Gatti Reyes now courtesy running.
I believe that's Ileana Salcedo on second. I believe it's
It looked like a 20. So yeah, 25. Ileana Salcedo, excuse me. 1-2 count. Drop strike. And she gets on board. Despite the drop strike, Cristiano Loera gets on.
See the umpires checking with each other, see what this other umpire saw.
Nevertheless, Kaylee O'Brien
Officials get together.
against the officials. Will be runners on the corners if this stands.
To me, it looked like it was safe, but I mean, it's very close play.
Very, very close call indeed. And so it stands. We'll have runners at first and third.
No outs.
And no outs, and that puts them in striking distance. Of course, the Rebels got something started off. Gatti Reyes got a fielder's choice to move runners up to second and the third. Adi Science comes in with the 2 RBI double and cashes in.
Long discussion. Most cut for out number 1.
So they're going to rule her out. And that's out number 1. Strikeout number 4 for Brianna Ford. This brings in the slugger from Edinburgh North, Kaylee O'Brien. Kaylee O'Brien, the senior, added 6 home runs, 9 doubles, 33 runs scored, 3 triples.
Batting from Edinburgh North, number 11, Kaylee O'Brien.
O'Brien digs in for her first at bat. Last hitter in this 12-man lineup. 0-1 count again, a powerhouse hitter out of Edinburgh North, Kaylee O'Brien. I have a feeling whoever wins this matchup will give the Breeze a good run for their money in the championship. Outside for a 1-1 count. It's been an interesting day for you, Andrew. Getting some good shots for us here on Real Sports Live. Stay tuned for some of his work on our social media pages.
Yes, sir. Non-stop day full of softball. It's been fun, though. You know, hot, but it's been fun.
Always a fun time when we get some softball, especially this beautiful facility in Rainville. Used to be the classic dirt and grass, and they remodeled everything in the football field and got their turf this year, so they'll be breaking it out this fall. Baseball has new turf as well. Be the set for our baseball showcase here in Rainville. It's downstairs and inside, 2-2. On deck, the top of the order, Carissa Lopez, who's 0 for 1 on a 4-3 ground out to start things off. 2-2 count with 1 down. Runner on third, 60 feet away. O'Brien fouls one back and continues to battle out. Two count. Here's the pitch. Another drop strike. Now both runners trying to get something going in. Plate was at 1, but they're going to go for a throw third. So both runners safe with 1 down. Now we have that scenario we were supposed to have earlier with runners on the corners.
Got 1 out, and there's I believe there's an issue with the catcher here.
New catcher now coming in.
Runners on the corners. 1 out.
Talia Maldonado now stepping in behind the plate.
Now batting from Sheridan Pioneer, number 13, Carissa Lopez.
So top of the lineup resets with one down. Carissa Lopez 0 for 1 on a 4-3 ground out. Coming in here in the top of the third inning. Both these teams 2-0 on the season, or in the tournament. Or 1-0, correct. This ball hammered and gets past the second baseman. One run's gonna come in. O'Brien advancing on down to third, and she'll make it unscathed. A huge double there in the form of Carissa Lopez. Goes down 0 for 1, and she gets an RBI double to bring back her second at bat to go 1 for 2.
She hit that shot right in the gap. Missed that diving shortstop.
That's the beauty when there's some placement hitters on there. It's always good to be a place hitter. And runners on second and third will share the replay here. A hard hit ball. Go to the full screen replay. Oh, just got past the diving second baseman. Going out here to Alexia Escamilla. Pitch 2 inside for a ball, 1-0 count. Alexia Escamilla out of Westago. Adding 325 on the season, 5 home runs, 31 runs scored. And 1 for 1 with a single on the top of the first. The count goes 2-0 early on Escamilla. We have that heart of the lineup coming up. Escamilla, Perez, Reyes, and Science, who did some damage in that top of the first inning. Perez collecting a hit. Reyes getting a sac fly to move 2 runners up. And, of course, Science getting that 2 RBI double earlier. Another pitch missing the zone. It's a 3-0 count.
Let's see if Escamilla gets the green light here.
And pitch will be inside, so Ford allows a 3-0. We'll get a 3-1. Won't let Escamilla go away that easily. Three-one count. Here comes the pitch. All chopped up. Good stop by the second baseman. Throw to first. He called out. A 4-3 put out will bring a run in. Makes it 4-0 for the Rebels. A sac ground out in a sense, but it gets out number 2.
Now batting from Los Fresnos, number 8, Crystal Perez.
Good playmaking right there by the infield. So 2 down, a run comes in. Crystal Perez 1 for 1 digs in, and she goes back up to mound to Ford. Throw to first in time. Damage is done. Carissa Lopez brings in a run with an RBI double. Alexia Escamilla ground out, brings the runner in from third. 4-0 lead here as we go to the bottom of the third inning here on Real Sports Live. We'll continue this installment through the lens after this.
S starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Eddie Burgella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the...
Back here at Real Sports Live, bottom half of the third inning. Talia Maldonado, Gabriela Chapa, Marisa Martinez, and Brianna Ford, are things off 8, 9, 10. Gabriela Chapa digging in. She did some damage earlier today with the grand slam. She chases after one, a low one, and swings. Misses for a strike. 0-1 count again. Welcome back to the broadcast here. Continue this installment of Through the Lens with Ruben and Andrew. What's been some of your favorite moments today, Andrew? It's been a lot hard to tell. There's a lot of exciting moments today.
Definitely a lot of exciting moments. I'm going to go with Chapa's grand slam. You know, it was just a towering shot. Just this minute it came off that bat, you know, it was gone.
That was interesting. Just hearing it off the bat. It was the first home run of our showcase. First home run of the inaugural showcase. The 2-1 count sitting in on Gabriela Chapa. Chapa out of Alice, batting .439 on the season, 3 home runs, 9 stolen bases, scored 18 runs. As the 2-1 count comes, this ball skied back. Go out of play. Bert Ruiz on the main camera trying to follow that one. Now a 3-1 count sitting in here on Gabriela Chapa. And Chapa, Martinez, Ford in the order, 8, 9, 10. Two count. She'll go down swinging as Reyes comes back to it and picks up strikeout number 5. Interesting battle to kick things off in the bottom half of the third inning. Again, it was a good matchup, hitter versus pitcher matchup.
From Robstown now, number 13, Mari Martinez.
Nevertheless, one down here in the bottom of the third inning. This brings in Marisa Martinez out of Robstown. More 34 on the season, 1 home run and 8 doubles. All right, get a rally started. Again, Reyes 5 strikeouts. Kind of hard to get a rally against someone like Katia Reyes. And a high one upstairs, 1-0 count.
Just me doing the battery thing.
Skips off the turf, count 2-0. Martinez in her first stab out of the afternoon, very lengthy. He shot at the dugout there a few moments ago. It was a 2-1 count now on Martinez. Andrew, we're less than 2 hours away from our home run derby. Some of your thoughts on that one? No, I'm really excited to see some fireworks.
I'm just excited to see these bombs that are going to be hit, you know, and a very good stacked bracket, so this is going to be fun.
It's a 3-1 count here sitting in. I know we have some big names. Yana Salcedo, Lily Rocha, Crystal Perez. This one smacked back up the middle. Throw to first in time, got it. I'm going to raise the volume on our field mic here. You heard the snap on the bat off that one.
The 2 outs now from Kellogg, number 32, Brianna.
Now, of course, a lot of these ladies on the field deserve a tip of the cap. Not easy to do this, not easy for the parents as well. It's years of travel ball, busy weekends, weekouts. I can tell from experience me playing baseball, it was like that.
Yep, I mean, like they say, when you have a athlete, you know, your time is basically gone. You know, your weekends are gone. You know, tournaments, especially playing travel ball. You know, your vacations are going to tournaments. You know, and showcases and things like that. So, you know, tip of the hat to all these parents. It ain't easy.
Ain't easy, especially sometimes parents come home tired from work, need a either daughter a ride to practice or a team meeting.
Yeah, it's like, Mom, I gotta go here. Dad, I gotta go here. You know, can you take me here? You know, and it's definitely, you know, it's time consuming. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, you're doing this, you know, for them, you know, to help them further academic and athletic career.
It's worth it. A lot of these ladies on this field. A swing and a miss here on Brianna Ford. A little bit about Brianna Ford out of Cal Allen, batted .321 on the season, 164 innings pitched, 250 strikeouts, 21 wins, and 17 RBIs. She chases after another one, she'll go down. And strikeout number 6 here for Katia Reyes, who continues her dominant presence on the mound. Going now to the top half of the fourth inning, we will return to 4-0 lead for the Rebels at Barracudas after 3 here on Real Sports Live.
Educate and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memory.
Back here, so again, final game of pool play. Winner of this one will take on the Breeze in tomorrow's matchup. So a little special edition of Through the Lens will go extended, possibly till the end of the broadcast. We have Katia Reyes digging in. Reyes in her second at bat. Reyes had a sack flying in the top of the first and move runners up. On the mound, she's starting to pick things up. Already 6 strikeouts. Continuing that defensive pressure. Again, the Rebels have been controlling on offense. 4-0 lead here after 3 complete. We start off the top of the fourth. Katia Reyes is one of those players who can come back and get you any second. And she shoots one down and deep. Bats back at the wall, and it's gone.
Ball is up high in the air and
solo home run, Katia Reyes. So she gets it done on the circle, and she gets it done on offense with a solo home run. And she strives for 5, making it 5-0 here in the top of the fourth. Just a moonshot, if you will. We're going to see plenty of those tonight, but let's talk about that home run. Look at the replay. A hard hit ball, just hearing it off the bat. Had a low launch angle, but it just cleared the fence. Nevertheless, a home run's a home run. So 5-0 lead here, Andrew. That was a great hit. Oh, 1 count. This brings in Adi Signs. Adi Signs cashed the check at a 2 RBI double. Top of the first. It's been a crazy matchup so far. The Rebels starting to pick up speed, pick up ahead of steam, and they're not slowing down. It's all gas, no brakes for them so far. They're looking to get into that championship game, Andrew.
Oh, definitely. I mean, 2 runs in the first, 2 in the third, 1 here in the fourth.
1-2 count against Signs, a powerhouse hitter. One, 2 count. Here's the pitch. This ball skied. This one going Not too far, but it's wheeled in on the fly in left center. Up by the center fielder, that's Maddie Aguilar making the play. Have fate in the book. Variety signs. She'll go 1 for 2. Now puts one down.
Now batting from
Comes another slugger, Jamie Gonzalez, excuse me. Amy Gonzalez now digging in.
Product out of the Harlingen High School.
Andrew, of course, you're a Cardinal alumni. High softball had a good season. Unfortunately, didn't make the playoffs, but learning experience here. Great coach Kevin Ledesma. Not bad for a first-year coach.
Right, and just an outrageous stacked district. I mean, the toughest district.
Now they'll get to alleviate some of that pressure as, of course, Harlingen South and Donna North dropping down to 32-5A. On the baseball side of things, that one's going to be a hard district. You got the powerhouses and Brownsville veterans, but we're talking about softball here, and 32-5A is no stranger to some powerhouses, so Harlingen South's going to have a challenge next year. Multiple stars departing, one of them being Leon Salcedo. Talk about the Harlingen Cardinals. They have a chance to take it all this year.
Yeah, so they got a relatively young squad coming up, and there's a lot of experience gained this year. And you learn a lot, from a lot of your seniors, so that'll definitely help them out.
Amy Gonzalez will go down a strikeout. Strikeout number 5. Strikeout number 1 season for Caden Trevino. Caden Trevino now stepping in. Brianna Ford picked up 4 strikeouts. Trevino gets her first. 2 down, this brings in Caitlin Luetta. Caitlin Luetta digging in. It's upstairs, 1-0 count. We saw Luetta go down on the strikeout in the top of the second inning. She's 0 for 1 on the day. And we'll talk about the Rebels and the Racers. Probably one of the best matchups we've had all day. We went to ITV. Hitch for a strike, 1-1 count. Again, Andrew Cordero, photographer for Real Sports Live. If you're interested in seeing some of his work, stay tuned to our social medias on Real Sports Live, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure to give us a like and a follow. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a subscribe, and hope you enjoy the rest of the broadcast. Again, it's going to be an exciting treat tonight. First ever home run derby on Real Sports Live. Go with the MLB rules, 3-minute rounds. 8 competitors. Kevin Naro will have the call on that one. Sure, just like all of us, he's pretty excited.
Oh, definitely, man. I mean, even if you're just a fan of softball in general, I mean, it's going to be something to watch, A lot of great athletes, a lot of power behind them all.
This one crushed, and he'll find the gap in left center, and Luetta has a chance for 2. And she's going to get the call home. Here goes the throw to third, and she's going to be hauled out at third. Caitlin Luetta gets a double initially, but she gets called out at third. Now go as a hit for her. We go now to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And thanks to a solo home run by Gantia Reyes, it's 5-0 for the Rebels. Bottom of the 4th after this here on Real Sports Live.
North Sam Houston in San Benito. Display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics.
And here to Real Sports Live. Bottom half of the fourth inning. Katia Reyes' day is done. She'll finish off with 6 strikeouts. Adi Signs, the pride of PSA North, digging in into the circle. And folks, we're going to break something down. We have the home run derby. Now let Andrew take it over on the rounds. Let's talk about the rounds, Andrew.
All right, so first round, we got Ileana Salcedo going up against Evelyn Valadez. We got Alyssa Burge facing off with Crystal Perez from Los Fresnos. Lily Rocha going off with Ava Hernandez, and Joe Montes against Brooklyn Meter.
That's going to be a good matchup. Brooklyn Meter, a freshman.
I mean, and it's funny, you know, being around here, you know, people are like making their predictions. So-and-so's going to win, so-and-so's going to win. And
Foul ball down right field foul line. Cinderelli Mendina. Naughty Signs in the circle. Reyes finishing off with 6 strikeouts. The strong showing, 6 strikeouts in the home run, so give yourself a bow and a tip of the hat or a pat in the back. And that will count here on Cinderelli Medina. She chases after one and will go behind 0-2 quickly. No 2 count. Naughty Signs looking to follow and repeat the performance of Natia Reyes as she's on an 0-2 count and she deals. And called looking. Strike 3 called. Cinderelli Medina will go down. As A Signs. Naughty Signs gets the first strikeout for herself. Catches Cinderelli Medina looking. We go back to the top of the order. The top of the order was a doozy. We had 4 strikeouts in a row. Castillo, Alegría, Trevino, and Almares. Brooke Castillo digging in 0-for-1. Showing out the bunt. She rips one and it goes foul. Not the right idea. What a fun day so far in our opening day or inaugural showcase. Day 2 tomorrow. We'll have 3 games and they'll all be 7-inning matchups. Something to be excited about. As the 0-1 count, this one right into the glove of the third baseman. A play right there by Lily Rocha. She'll be competing in our derby later on. Gets it done on defense with the line drive. We'll show you the replay. And first we had a shot of the fans. So 2 down early on in the blast, and it's caught by the third baseman Rocha. A little shot of espresso to wake you up. If you're not awake yet, it's been a long day.
Talk about being on your toes, man. Just a liner like straight towards you, you know. And I've actually photographed a few of those, you know, where your third baseman, you're just there and boom, the ball comes and keep your head on a swivel.
And also one of the more interesting things that we've noticed, we've seen in some of your photos, catching on a line drive, the reaction too, like the facial expression they make, like surprised, excited.
Yeah, one of my favorites this year was from Middle Orange and South with Karime Martinez. She was on third base and liner straight to her, and, you know, she just reaches out, gets the ball, but her eyes, you know, that reaction, it's just like, whoa.
have you asking the question, did I do that? It's always exciting to make a big play like that, and in your reaction makes it even more better. It creates more memories for you again. In the end of the day, it's what it's all about, having fun, getting experience, aiding people. I know a lot of these girls are having a great time. Again, yes, some of these girls are competitors in the district schedule, but some of them play together on travel ball, and this is another example. They're coming together. They're all having a good time.
Looks like we're good to go after a visit to the circle from Coach Debbie Esparza.
Debbie Esparza. Throw a line out to the third base side, brings in Alexia Legria. Legria, of course, out of Hebronville, about 486 on the season, 0 for 1 in the strikeout in the bottom of the first. A time call here by Legria. This ball picked up, being tracked down by the second baseman, and is reeled in. That puts 2 down.
That's 3 outs right there.
3 outs.
And I believe...
Start another inning.
I'm not sure if that's game or if they're going to roll another inning. I think we're going along with another inning here.
Looks like we're going to go one more inning here, but that's 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the fourth. And 3 now will strike out. Castillo lines out and a pop out by Alegria. We go to the top of the 5th inning when we return here on Real Sports Live.
In the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
In a Real Sports Live, we start things off. Lily Rocha digs in.
As I mentioned earlier, Lily will be one of our home run derby contestants.
I'm excited. I'm just getting excited. We're less than an hour away from it. Some of the competitors are already arriving. This ball smoked right into the glove of the third baseman. That's 1 down. So we'll go down the top of the 5th with now 5. She lined out twice to the third baseman. Brings in another competitor of the Derby, Ileana Salcedo. Out of Harlingen South. Salcedo 0 for 1 in the strikeout. Awaits her sign as here's the pitch. Torino deals one and it misses for a ball. 1-0 count, just a bit high and outside. Thomas, here comes the 1-0 count. Low and inside, 2-0. Salcedo, a slugger. And down, she'll be putting some bombs in tonight.
Yeah, and I've seen a few of her bombs out there at Harlingen South this year. It was pretty fun to watch. I mean, it's fun to watch any bomb in general, but seeing her, hit some past that scoreboard out there at Harlingen South.
Fun fact, opening day, they took on PSG High. She went back-to-back in that bat. She had a 2-run home run, and she had a 3-run home run. In her second at bat, she'll have a clean sweep here, and ball 4, she'll take a trip on down to first base.
Now coming up to bat.
So runner on first with 1 down.
Jules Garcia.
This gives us Jules Garcia to Wesco, adding 441, 8 home runs, 33 stolen bases. And yesterday I was adding in some of the stats because they gave us a roster sheet. I was adding some of the stats, making some game notes. And I was reading the stats. I was blown away. Some of these girls, 10-plus home runs, high batting averages, 641, 593, 43. That's an impressive feat.
Oh, definitely, man. We really have some talented athletes here in the Valley and in the Coastal Bend region. There's just a plethora of talent out there.
Ball goes foul. Evens up the count at 1-1. One count here with 1 down. For Jules Garcia, she walked her last time up in the top of the 3rd inning. Carvino kicks and deals 1-1. Called shot inside. Now to first, not in time, and it's a 1-2 count on Garcia.
They almost got her out at first. Salcedo's dove back just in time.
Just made it in time, too. Of course, that's out number 2.
Batting from far north, number 19, Chrissy Lueta.
Brings in Cristiana Lueta. Lueta got on base. She reached first after a drop strike, beat the throw to first. And an 0-1 count. Here comes the 0-1. This ball fouled off the screen. Even done for 0-2. And Lueta, younger sister of Caitlin Lueta, added 403 on the season, 39 runs scored, 9 doubles and 3 triples. Very impressive stat line. Looking at some of the pitchers' stat lines again, I said earlier, some of the stat lines are just mind-blowing. 252 strikeouts in a season alone. Let that sink in as a hard hit ball. And up by the shortstop, throw to first in time. Throw to first, not in time, excuse me. Lueta will reach first.
Now runners on first and second. From Medford North, now batting.
Runners on first and second. This brings in Kaylee O'Brien. O'Brien struck out on the drop strike. She wasn't able to beat the throw. It was 2 back-to-back drop strikes, and we saw Lueta get on base, and O'Brien was just beat by that throw. Called strike on O'Brien. Andrew, as time goes by, we're just slowly inching towards the home run derby, and I think everyone here is excited. You can feel the atmosphere slowly starting to pick up a bit. Fans are coming back. The outfield's going to be a packed crowd. Hard hit ball, good top by the shortstop, and they'll get the out on a fielder's choice. Forced out at second. And 5-0 lead. We go to the last half here in the bottom half of the 5th here on Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
You're watching Real Sports Live. Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education.
In a Real Sports Live college strike on Cadence Trevino, Luana Alvarez and Samaya Johnson 3-4-5 2 up. We'll give you a recap of day one here and wrap up day one of Through the Lens as well. Breeze got a win 2-0. Breeze are 2-0. Storm are 1-1. Lightning are 1-1. Rebels are 1-0. And Barracudas are 1-0. It's exciting matchups. Of course, we had the first matchup. It was the Breeze defeat the Storm 4-2 in a dominant matchup. And that was the matchup we first saw, okay? It was a first inning. Let's give yourself a feeling out process. Okay, let's see what you're dishing out. We'll show you what we're dishing out. And then we'll get to work. Top of the second. Say less. The Storm, get on board with 2. And the Breeze respond. That was a 2-2 count. Downstairs in the turf. Count. You got to see that game up close and personal, Andrew.
That was a good game, to start my day, photographing this. It was fun. Like you said, the first inning was okay, fill you out. Second inning, bam, just offense explosion.
And Signs catches Trevino looking, and that puts one away. It's the bottom shelf.
Now batting from Carolina.
Her second strikeout. This puts one away.
Hey, get up, back 2-3, let's go.
Brings in Luana Amadeus out of Cal Allen. No one count. This one fouled off, and it goes 0-2. In our last matchup, we had the Storm go 1-1. They get a big win this previous matchup against RGV Lightning. No 2 count. This ball hit hard. This one going back, and off the wall. And it takes a long roll into the infield.
Man, I really thought that was going out. Even the fan that was out there on the bleachers swings and moves around thinking it's going to hit him, and nope, right off the fence.
At the replay here, a hard hit ball. That one had some pop on it. And you even saw a fan in the center field bleachers try to duck out of the way. And for his sake, the fence was in the way. And then what helped out the cause, too, is that the ball slowly just took a long time to roll. Brings in Samaya Johnson. Samaya Johnson, our Flower Bluff. Walked her last time up. Hard hit ball. They get the out at first. 4-3 put out on Samaya Johnson. Now retire her day. She'll go 0-for-1 with the walk.
2 outs, runner on third.
2 down, a runner on third. This brings in Maddie Aguilar. Aguilar on the CC veteran, wearing number 0, like to call her Agent 0. count. Then we have the Rebels go 1-0, looking to go 2-0. Barracudas will go 1-1.
We got Brooke Castillo here on third, who was running for Alvarez.
RDC runner off at third. Hitch high and upstairs, 2-0.
Let's see if they can at least put together, manufacture one more run here for them.
Try to avoid a possible shutout. That was a 2-0. Hitch high and upstairs. And that goes 3-0. The Aguilado for one flew out to right field. 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. Downstairs in a walk will put runners on the corners. So Johnson and Aguilado, the lone Barracudas, to take a walk.
Number 1, Team Maldonado.
Who down this brings in Talia Maldonado, who grounded out on a 1-3 putout. In the bottom of the second to retire the side, and we'll have a meeting at the circle, we'll take a timeout. The 2 away, in comes in Talia Maldonado with runners on the corners here on Real Sports Live.
We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of
At Kid of Real Sports Live, on half of the second inning. Maldonado 0 for 1 and a 1-3 ground out, digs in with runners on the corners. And a pitch just a bit too close to call. 1-0 count.
Maldonado, a.k.a. T-Money is what they're calling her out here.
And Maldonado T-Money, Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Get you the side view there of the pitch. And fans already starting to make their way towards the outfield. There was barbecues, there was some tailgates earlier. It was an exciting time. Kona Ice is still out there. We'll probably grab another snow cone before they take off. 2-0 count. This ball hit hard and it finds the gap between first and second. One run will come in. Talia Maldonado gets that RBI single, brings the runner in from third. And there'll be no shutout today as the Barracudas put a run up.
That was just a shot that, even as a second baseman, you can't really do much about that. It's just hit so perfect.
That was a hard hit ball. With a hard hit ball here on your screen, presented by South Padre Island. Find your trip at SoPadre.com. Slight issue with our cameras. Runner's gonna go. Both runners move up 60 feet.
It's getting pretty interesting here. Runners on second and third. Chop up back up at the plate. See if she's got some extra magic left.
How about course grand slam in the top of the first inning in their opening matchup.
Oh, and they elect to walk her, so load the bases.
An intentional walk, and now bring in a full house.
Now batting from Robstown, number 13.
As the Rebels playing it safe. Looks like they did do their homework in the matchup earlier.
They're like, nah, we'll just let her go.
And now you put the tying run at the plate. Situational baseball here, bases loaded, or situational softball, excuse me.
Courtesy runner coming in for Chapa.
Castillo set the courtesy run again at first. So full house, 2 down. Tying run now at the plate. The home run would have been by Chapo to cut the lead down to 1. Springs in Marisa Martinez, 6'3", ground out her last time up. Pitch missing, and that one just gets off Leva Gonzalez. 1-0 count. And 0 for 1, Marisa Martinez tonight. 1-0 count. Here comes the deal. That's inside and leaving it up for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Things starting to get interesting, Andrew.
Oh, man. The suspense is building here. The crowd's getting into it.
And pitch downstairs.
Hear the Corpus faithful cheering on.
Now this is where, as a pitcher, you need to be careful. This ball chopped up, picked up, throw at home, and they get her out, and that'll do it. So 1-2 put out will retire the side. And the Barracudas go down as the Rebels win this one 5-1. Catiare is a Real Sports Live player of the game. 6 strikeouts and a solo home run. And this is going to be our beginning of our intermission. And folks, coming up next, our home run derby. A moment we've all been waiting for, and Kevin Arrow will take you home with that one. This has been Ruben Rodriguez and Andrew Cordero for wrapping up the final installment of Day 1 through the lens. Ruben and Andrew, Mr. Joe Bowling and everyone at Real Sports Live saying so long tonight. And go here.
So they just announced that this home run derby is pushed back till 7:30.
So 7:30. So I guess
1 hour intermission.
1 hour intermission, folks. That's how we'll do it. 6:28 p.m. So now we're in 2 minutes, but I think it'll go by. Fans will find something to do, go home, probably get a bite to eat, socialize, talk with other players, and just time will pass by. I know we're going to be getting ready for that one again. Have some exciting stuff planned for you here again. That's going to do for us here from the opening round. So the Rebels go to 2-0, and they'll take on the Coastal Bend Breeze in a potential shootout.
And once again, just to recap the upcoming home run derby, we have Ileana Salcedo going up against Evelyn Valadez, Alyssa Burge against Crystal Perez, Lily Rocha facing off with Ava Hernandez, and Joe Montes against Brooklyn Meter coming up at 7:30.
An hour and 1 minute away here, folks. The 2022 RSL Stars Showcase Home Run Derby, 7:30 p.m. Kevin Arrow will take you home. This has been Ruben Rodriguez and Andrew Cordero saying so long, but not good night from Rainville, Texas. But we do wrap up Day 1 pool play in the 2022 Stars Showcase here on Real Sports Live. See you at the Derby, folks.